Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the continuation of the Resident Evil Zero playthrough. Viewers, I have bad news. As you guys noticed in the previous sessions, I've been having problems with the game. And I'm running into freezes where the game actually freezes from time to time. So I made a change. And I'm gonna have to commit with it. Which is, I am going to play the game all over again. This is something that I said in the last streaming session. On GameCube. Yes, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna replay this again on GameCube. I thought that I might actually redo the stuff that I already did off screen, but I thought might as well just, do it on screen. Like, I might as well just, if I'm gonna play something, might as well just stream it. So yeah, that's the thing at the moment. So apologies for that, viewers. I did try to look up a fix for the issue, but I couldn't find any. Like, nobody ran into the same issue, which is annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna have to commit to it, sadly. So that is that. Anyway, let us go ahead and start playing Resident Evil Zero all over again. I've set up the emulator. Wait a minute, Have an SD. Are you telling me that you don't have real hardware? No, I've never owned a GameCube as well. I'm planning on playing Twilight Princess, by the way. I'm planning to. Hopefully one day. I should be doing this. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to have this at the ready, I guess. Let me try and do something here. What if I do this? That's not what I wanted to do, but it's okay. Yeah, viewers, we're gonna replay this game again. Almost looks similar to the HD version. Nothing changed. Gonna play on normal.
Evil Zero.
I'm gonna skip the whole thing, viewers, by the way. Because want to get everything. Look at how she looks in this game, by the way, viewers. Look at how Miss Rebecca looks. I'm a fan of how she looks in here. I think she looks much better in this game than the other games. There's something a little bit weird happening here. Okay. I think the store is gonna be closed. So yeah, let's try and move on as fast as possible. I'm gonna try and go through this as fast as possible, by the way, viewers.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself.
The movie,
Someone there.
the cutscenes definitely look. They definitely look dated. They look much better in the HD version. Like they're not even compressed. So they really did a great job here. Do. Why does it seem like I'm dropping frames? We've already read all of these, by the way, viewers. There's no reason for me to pick up the ribbons here, since I'm gonna rely on saving using save states. Feel free to call it cheating. I don't care. Maybe I'd start using it up until maybe up until I get to where I am. Maybe once I reach there, I'll start actually using the ink ribbons. There's gonna be a cutscene here. Look at how she looks, viewers. She looks much better. No subtitles, by the way, in this version, so...
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
Lieutenant
You seem to know.
Billie Eilish.
Fantasizing about me, have you?
You were the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, Eddie, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so...
We're gonna skip this? Gonna be another This is one for the dining. All right, he's down. Let's continue on. Did I check on this? This one is the conductor's room. So we're gonna have to backtrack. Don't examine. Just reload. No need to bother with this guy. Seems to be some sort of a problem with loading the screen.
This is Rebecca. Over. Enrico!
Is this
Hello?
voice
Can you read?
Enrico's?
Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from the wrecked wagon.
Sure. We're gonna skip this. Real quick. You guys hear the people working outside? Actually, let me see what they are doing exactly.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. We cooperate.
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out...
Oh, there are
things
people
on the
that
street.
rented
Get out of here. I don't
a
think
place
there's any-
outside, and they're gonna do
You
Prep-
expect me
they're,
to trust
preparing
you, a
stuff
wanted
there.
felon? I don't
preparing
need
their
you.
shop.
I-
I've covered wars, you know. Maybe I'm gonna play that game. At 1 point, viewers. Maybe I'm gonna play it at 1 point. I'm not gonna be able to open this.
Who's that guy?
Oh, we can actually. Oh, all right. How can I? How can I?
Let's split up.
Roger.
Okay. That's how I can tell her to chill. You're not gonna need this, so I'm gonna leave it here. It's gonna be slow. Pick this up. Pick yourself a healing item. Anything else here? Let's give this to Rebecca. Damn. I'm waiting. I'm going to have to go down. It's conductor's office. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to open this, of course. This door is locked. I'm out! I'm out! Dog is gonna be here, I think. Did I kill the dog? Probably not. Anything else? Not really. So let's go ahead and combine these. I'm gonna leave this and leave this. We can go up. It's gonna be the Scorpion. Ice pick, this is something that we're gonna give to Billy. I'll be needing the shotgun. Oh, I really don't have a... Oh, makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and be the boss. Skip this. Don't die. Yeah, she's chilling. Oh, I'm about to die. Well, I think that I'm gonna have to wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. So it's really not worth it trying to follow him. I thought I wanted to follow him. So I can make it faster for me. And he's dead. Oh shit! I forgot that he is gonna hit me again. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that up, I guess. Let's go pick up our healing item. No reason for me to bring this with me. All the reasons to bring this with me, though. And that's about it. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need this. Well, at least I'll be needing this. Did I explore this area? I don't think I did. Can I grab something from here? No. Oh, a bat! Ah, nah! Hmm. Definitely need some proper healing. So let's this idiot pick this up. And now we can use this to go through this. I'm good. Thank you very much. Gonna give you this. Yeah, sure. $50, $100. You guys should be all right. It's gonna be a dog. They barely did anything to me. Barely did anything to me. Gonna need this for the, whatchamacallit. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the Molotovs, really.
This way.
Okay.
I should give you this. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Yep. As I said, gonna start using the incurbans once I actually get.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Actually, come with me.
Let's regroup.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty. She's the only one that's gonna be able to use that, so let's go ahead and move along. You're the only one, I think, hopefully. Oh, not anymore. Nobody in here? Oh, wait a minute. I skipped where I actually needed to be. Well, now I'm gonna have to fight these idiots. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. All right. That's the second ring. Skip this. I think I can leave this. Okay, where can I... No, 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 no. Okay, gonna have to drop down to the second floor. These actually do any damage to me? Doesn't seem so. That's one. Now the other ring is going to be with Billy. Yeah! How's my health? Oh god. Danger, danger. Where's the nearest blue herb? It's gotta be on my way. Actually, I can go up and get one. Move along. Oh, I did not pick up the bottle. I might as well just pick it up here. Might as well just mix the thing. Oh, I need to examine. You don't have a healing item, okay. How much armor do you guys have in total? Combine. $50. Yeah, sure. Let's go fast. Don't do anything, Tim. Ignore. Ignore. Did we pick up what he had? I think we did. Skip this. Continue on. No need. I already know all of that. We'll stay behind Rebecca. Alright, let's do this. Ignore everyone. How the hell? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, two. Oh, run, 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 run. One, two, three, 4, 5. Nobody else? I don't think anyone's gonna pop up here. Bam, 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 ba-da. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was it again? 424? Uh... Five? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So it's gonna be, It's never gonna be 5. 20, 30. 1, 2, 3. Great. This will work. Skip all of this. Alright, everything is good? Oh shit. Sure. Gonna give you this. Gonna give you this amount. Where's my shotgun? I really don't need it. I guess I'm gonna pick up this and pick up this. Do you have the Molotov with you? No, not really. Oh, there's the Molotov. Might as well have this. Thought this would take me much longer to get here, but no. I managed to get here with, in less than an hour. Let's go ahead and drop the things that we don't need.
Okay.
Well, actually, maybe you should follow me at first. Ooh.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, some bullets here. Yeah, feel free to have this for now. Yeah, just until we clear this area. Care to try and shoot back? Oh my goodness, you were about to die. Well, good thing, that I found this for you.
Here.
Yeah.
You are going to... I think there's gonna be a green herb here. There's something that Billy will take. Yeah, that's the only area that I'm gonna need you for. So I might as well just pick this up. Switch to Billy. Take a sip of tea. Go ahead and pick this ammo up. That door is locked. I'm not gonna be able to examine this guy, even though this guy, I think he was different from the one that we saw in the HD version. That's it for this guy. That's it? He's dead? Nope. In the back of the head. Better off to leave items as is, where you find them. Well, up until I'll be able to get them, that is. So there are nothing of use here. I might actually switch to Dragon Quest, by the way, viewers. I definitely need her with me. I need Rebecca with me for this. I mean, the only reason why I'd wanna clear that area is just so I can get the healing items. That's about it.
Come on.
Okay.
No! Alright, that did it. Oh, excuse me. Excuse-moi. How much ammo do you have? Holy shit. Alright, I'm running out of ammo. That's official. Okay, you wait here.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
You wait here. already checked on this door. All right. Let me drop a save here as well. And viewers, let's go ahead and call it for Resident Evil 0. I'm gonna switch to Dragon Quests. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Deactivate this. Gonna go here. This one is the one that I'm gonna delete. Actually, don't know if I've already done this or not. I think I did 4026. 4026. Yeah, I already followed these, so I'm gonna have to delete this. I'm gonna change the title for the stream. What was the last thing? Really, both games I'm gonna play them on an emulator. Both games I'm gonna play them on an emulator. Alrighty, Dragon Quest viewers. As I said before, this is something that we're gonna do, which is we're gonna have to. I might actually have to grind in this session. Let me go and sit for a moment. I made myself some salad that I didn't eat much of. I still haven't eaten dinner. I'm probably gonna have some. Have some dinner later on. Okay, so over here. Since I don't have any money, yeah, I'm gonna have to grind. Hopefully that will not screw me, though. Are they gonna say anything different here? Watch out for dodgy traders? No, that's nothing new with this. When King Clavius was a lad and he came back from the initiation, his clothes were in a right state, but Prince Shamless hardly had the hair out of place. Very odd that people were not buying it. Well, for a good reason. I shouldn't be used turbo here. So that's not a lot of money. I might actually go zoom to the Royal Hunting Ground. $55. Same monster. 100, holy. I'm still used to Resident Evil controls. Actually, I should use your ability here. Bank. Nice try. Angelo level up. These also aren't in a single group. Damn, these guys are fast. Chimera Wing. Funnily enough. Sure. Tank. This guy's dead. Oh, I think you still have a club. Becomes a little slugger. Yeah, Yengus learns Heartbreaker. What does it do? No, this is not what I wanted to do. An attack that occasionally causes the target to miss a turn. Oh! That's pretty good. It takes 2 MP. We're fine. Hip drop. Grinding takes a lot of time. This is not what I wanted to do, really. Skull boom. That didn't kill them. Nice. Nice. Getting money here in this game is hard. Maybe I'll try and Google something. See, fast money for Dragon Quest. Casino. This is something that I'm not gonna be able to do. Let me search about the bazaar. Bazaar. Does the bazaar end? After something something. It doesn't. You know why you think it would? When certain events happen, they move. They move though. Oh, so but the bazaar. Okay, the bazaar doesn't end, even though they say it ends, so I don't need to grind. If that's the case, I don't need to grind. Okay. That's pretty good. Thankfully. That never happens. I might actually start making dinner in a few. Just gonna go here and sleep. See what these guys are gonna have to say in here. We have the magic mirror. That means we're one step closer to Dalmagus. Still, it doesn't feel that way. It just won't be able to. I just won't be able to relax until we find him. Splendid, splendid. We've acquired the magic mirror as planned. You've had to go to such lengths. Everything's spinning in my head like a kaleidoscope? What the hell is that? Right, the Omegas, you're about to get what's coming to you. Oh, he's screaming. Since I had a bit of a break from chasing him, I weren't feeling so much anger. And that towards the Omegas? What? So I just needed to charge myself up a bit. He's psyched up. You know, get the old blood pumping again. Now that we've parted company with Prince Charmless, perhaps I dare venture to ask the father of the bride what he thinks about his future son-in-law. It's none of your business, and, well, you should know it. There's no need to ask King Troad what he thinks. The scowl on his face speaks volumes. I don't know, I can't read him myself. Granddad always looks sour. You never know what he's thinking. Stop poo-pooing me! What does that even mean? Poo-pooing? And get a move on. Have you forgotten we're in the middle of a very important voyage? What do we do now? Are we going straight to the Dark Ruins to try and break down the aura with the magic mirror? No. So you heard about what that scholar told us to, about there being no magic left in the mirror. I mean, me too. I get the impression the mirror isn't going to break through the dark aura like we hoped. Nothing's ever that simple. So yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the I'm gonna go straight to the hermit. Zoom. Which one is the nearest one? Maybe it's actually Argonia. I mean, might as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and check on the hermit. Can I intimidate these guys? I can. What's the difference between fleeing and intimidating? I have no idea. I think there's a sign that tells us where to head once we go near the hermit. Alright. Might as well just check on if there's any gaming news here. Or not. Right? Leaked FSR4 INT8 test, RDNA3, RDNA2 Steam Deck, Asus and Serious Access Simulation. I don't know what's the deal with this. Lake Argon and the Argon Castle. I think we need to go there. What can we find in the lake? Intimidate. Oh, that's a big lake. There is a treasure chest over there. We might as well go and see what it has. Blueprint Games now hiring for a 3D person melee action game. Oh shit. Oh, someone dropped a treasure chest? They can drop a treasure chest? Okay, I didn't know. Oh, this guy dropped a treasure chest. Iron Nail. Well, I guess maybe that's the difference between running and intimidating. It's gonna be a tough battle. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. $62. Okay. Oh. Can't put him to sleep, sadly. You should mid-heal. Should continue trying putting him to sleep. See if he can go to 50. Puddle. Snooze. He doesn't sleep. That's it. I haven't seen Yangus go Super Saiyan. I'm gonna try and see if he can go Super Saiyan in this one. If this doesn't work, then there's no use for me. Yeah, there's no use for me to do anything. Oh, Super Saiyan Yangus! He turns into Majin Buu? He just turns into Majin Buu! Attack. Might as well use Heartbreaker here. $20. Oh, he dies immediately. Okay, I thought he was gonna turn into, like, it's gonna be a nuisance. He didn't even drop a lot of gold. Didn't even really drop a lot of gold. Oh, what the hell are these guys? Intimidate? No, they're not oppressed. Okay. So I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of them. Okay. Okay. They don't even drop a lot of gold. Steel shield. Is it good? It is very good. I did not equip it to you. That's a cow. Alright, let's backtrack. So useful heal. Nothing really interesting. Other than I want to see the how's the Battlefield 6 performance, by the way, viewers? Because I hear that the game runs on like it doesn't require a lot of horsepower. Underpan dance. That's my move. Do I really even care about that game? Not really. Intimidate. Intimidate. Let me go ahead and drop a save. And let's continue on. Drop the treasure. Cool. This should be the path to the hermit. I wonder if I can intimidate these guys. Yeah, so none of these guys are... Okay. Let's go, boom. These guys do a lot of damage. None of these guys got affected. Another boom. Nice try. Alright. It's not even that a lot, that much of money. They didn't drop much. To go for bang. Okay. That guy didn't die. Yangus, this is not gonna work. Oh, no. Then don't attack these, because these guys are gonna turn into a different stance and they're gonna do even more damage. Let's go, boom. Yeah. Crackle. Oh, they At least they do give a lot of experience points. Iron Boomer. Actually increased attack power increased by 10 when he's equipped with a boomerang. Nice. You don't need a full heal. You know what, viewers? Let me drop a save here. Okay. And let's go ahead and watch something while I cook. While I prepare dinner, shall we? Even though I don't feel that hungry really. Let's delete this. Let me remove this. Let me open this.
With the well, here we are.
What was the thing? I think it was this. Yeah, so let's go ahead and watch this. Viewers, while I prepare.
Berg is a classic survival horror game.
While I
that was
prepare
designed
dinner.
in the state of late 2025. What we're looking at here is the demo for the game, but going by its Steam page, I think it's more of an alpha, which is to say it's certainly more than a proof of concept, but a little less than a traditional demo. Based
I
on
was about
my
to drop something.
experience, the game's developer has a lot of the groundwork finished for the really important.
And no, it's not the
foundational
chicken.
stuff like movement, an inventory system, combat, and game locations. But a lot of the smaller features that you'd associate with a more polished title are either not finished yet or a little half-baked. But without giving away the hook of this section of the video, what is here shows a lot of promise and indicates to me that this guy can probably be relied on to deliver a really solid finished product. The demo starts out with a warning of the game's less than finished status and the possible existence of bugs or crashes, but I'm really happy to say that I ran into zero issues like that outside of small things like zombie grab animations getting interrupted for the attacker but not for my main character, which led to her seeming to be choked by an invisible man. After that,
What?
we get some audio of what sounds like a car crash along with some unforeseen force telling us to wake up. Then we're taken to a screen where we could theoretically select either the classic fixed perspective of the genre or the more modern over-the-shoulder one. And even if the RE4 option was selectable in this demo, I think we all know it's what I'd be going with regardless. So then we get to hop into the actual game, which sees our character Chris, with a K, coming out of the wreckage we heard from the start. After reading through a few
What is he? Is he a
tutorials
Mortal
and
Kombat
learning some
character?
Stuff like tank controls.
Chris
and
with a
we
K?
come across one of those diners that always seem to dot small highways.
What is she? She a female?
Home cooking and tired
She a hoe?
workers. Chris comes across dead bodies and a few signs that shit has most definitely gone down here. Once we get a hold of the keys to the diner's front door, one of the corpses in the parking lot has his gooch just violated by this slug, which seems to reanimate his dead body and gives him these cool-looking glowing eyes. Robbing all of us of the masculine need to engage in combat with a supernatural monster, a police officer says he'll draw this thing away so Chris can get to safety, which she takes advantage of. And in terms of story, there's not much more than that. Essentially, there's some kind of a research group or pharmaceutical company in the town, and they've done precisely what those kind of organizations are best known for in popular media. Outside of that, there seems to be a local conspiracy type who saw this all coming.
You hear the helicopters? I hear them every day. I don't know what you're listening to. Wake up.
We can get in touch with that guy via a walkie-talkie, but from start
Why does he
finish,
sound
all we
like,
get is the basic
like Trump?
pieces of a vague setup, which I
At
definitely
least he
won't
speaks
complain
like
about
Trump.
because I'm
He
really
doesn't
liking
sound
what's
like
on offer
Trump.
so far. It's got a nice early 90s horror flick kind of thing going on, and I'm vibing with it. However, getting to the important stuff, Sanguine has got a very classic survival horror set of tools to work with. Nice amounts of backtracking across a ruined, monster-infested environment, tank controls, classic combat, item hunting, and puzzle solving. In regards to that first point, I'm really liking this town as a setting. These sections near the highway feel pretty true to life, and the crashed cars and resulting destruction makes for a convincing reanimated corpse outbreak scenario. In more mechanical terms, there's a nice variety of places to explore for a small demo, and you're given pretty interesting routes and roadblocks to deal with. This taste of the planned finished product gives us a knife, pistol, and shotgun to keep the hordes of slug-piloted corpses at bay, and with the exception of an awkward wind-up animation for the knife, this is exactly what I'd want out of combat in an indie survival horror game. There's definitely a level of polish missing, but we're looking at a very solid starting point for sure. The puzzle solving and progression, on the other hand, is where I ran into the most issues. Like you might expect from one of these games, Sanguine leads you down a relatively well-manufactured path, dotted with locked doors, strange adventure game logic puzzles, and keys to find. Except it also relies on a lot of event flags that I don't think follow an understandable thread of logic. For example, at one point, the only way to progress is to go up to a door, see that it can't be opened, run around the entire environment looking for something else, and then come back to see that that door's been opened for you. Now, this is definitely something you can find in other titles in the genre, but usually it doesn't halt progression, or if it does, you're given clues that'll lead you back to where the flag is. I found that
I think we've already seen this, by the way, viewers, but I don't think
developer might have been thinking
I was,
as opposed to using the game world itself as your main source for clues.
like when I actually watched this, or when we watched this, I was like taking a phone call, important phone call, so I didn't really, I wasn't really focusing on what's on the video.
Spot on the diner's wall that looked like a painting was missing. So I go back to that spot and hit the action button and nothing. Then I try using the painting for my inventory, and I can. Now, I know what the Resident Evil Pilled members of the audience are thinking, and yes, I did examine it in the
Resident Evil Pilled?
but once again, nothing. Only when I had exhausted all possible options and explored every area in the demo did I try examining it for the 30th time and find out that only the analog stick can move objects when you're examining them. Now, this may sound like a small thing, but it's something I've noticed in a lot of survival horror games worked on by independent developers. If you're going to let me use the D-pad for movement and inventory navigation, I don't think it's unreasonable for me to assume that I can do other direction-based actions with that same D-pad. Like I said before, though, this is sort of in an alpha state, so you do have to expect or maybe excuse things like this. If anything, more than a critique, I think a video like mine might act as a nice playtest for the developer. That being said, like I also already mentioned, I think the guts of an awesome survival horror game is here on full display. You might have to dig through a little bit of jank and some less than finished ideas to get to it, but it's there. On that same note, I think Ryan has a very cool look cultivated for Sanguine. At first, I wasn't necessarily on board with the more, I guess, cartoony look to the 3D graphics, but I did eventually come around. And I think
Cartoony
the
look?
lighting and recognizable but almost
I-
alien environments are a big reason for that. Also, these slug zombies look really cool with their shadow obscured faces and glowing eyes, but that sort of leads me into Sanguine's biggest graphical issue, one that I'm pretty sure everybody's already noticed. This game is way too dark for its own good. I mean, listen, I like a nice spooky room with only a single flickering fluorescent light hanging overhead as much as the next guy, but if I'm wearing a headlamp and
Maybe
a pitch
because
dark
it's
room and I
saturated.
still can't
The
see
colors are
anything,
saturated.
we may have an issue.
He's calling
A
it.
bit later
He's
now,
calling
I
it
also noticed that the
cartoony.
flashlight doesn't actually shine on every surface, so there are places in the game where it's effectively useless. I think if the developer adds a bit of light bounce back on the character models so she can be seen and a little more effective illumination on the environment, this problem would probably be solved. Like I already talked about, this effect works great on the monsters' faces, so I don't want to lose that, but I'd also like to be able to tell if there's a door in the room I'm in or like where I am in said room. Outside of that, I really appreciate that 4:3 aspect ratios are selectable in the options, but they just crop the normal 16:9 screen format, cutting off important stuff like text and obscuring parts of the environment. So if you forced me to make a choice, I'd probably pick widescreen and the ability to see stuff.
Fat chance, lady. There's only one way out of this swamp.
All in all, I'd say Sanguine's demo is actually a really great look at what could be. This Ryan guy is very obviously heading in the right direction, and I think a lot of my complaints can be explained away with the sort of alpha state of the project. I'm really hoping this thing gets the time in the oven it needs because its music, atmosphere, survival horror gameplay, and look is very much my jam. With a nice layer of polish and a few tightened screws here or there, Sanguine would be punching way above its class, so let's hope that's exactly what it gets. Good luck, Ryan Berg, and I think I speak for everyone who loves this genre when I say, we're all pulling for ya.
I gotta admit, this place has all.
I gotta be honest with you, viewers. I was about to switch Flashmade Fear, switched back to Dragon Quest, but I want to watch this.
The makings of
This
a
looks cool.
movie.
I like the how this game looks.
The guy calls the place Rotwood. Sounds like the name of a lousy punk band.
Fleshmade Fear by Tainted Pack is a really interesting survival horror.
Okay.
Title with an 80s slasher kind of atmosphere. And right off the bat, I was struck with the impression that this is a much more complete feeling experience than a lot of the demos we usually cover in this video series. It's kind of hard to explain verbally, but when it's in your hands, you can tell it's a vertical slice of something that's already pretty close to the finish line. I mean, we've got this really snazzy looking intro, and all the characters have voice acted lines. Sure, it's not the best you're ever gonna hear in the media.
That's cool.
I don't know, Cat. I mean, we're good. This is Ripper guy. He's not just another bad guy. He's a ghost wrapped crazy.
But there's a pretty clear level of polish here before we even get into the actual game. Speaking of which, we start off with some backstory of this doctor who apparently wasn't satisfied after working on MK Ultra, so he started experimenting on turning people into brainwashed slaves to create the perfect soldier.
MK Ultra?
After failing to reach that goal, the guy figures, well, he's never really going to understand that process until he experiences it himself. Which
I don't know if
mean,
people actually recognize
that's the worst
MK
line of
Ultra.
reasoning I've ever seen in a game like this. Now, would it make more scientific sense to work on a really efficient bomb or something? Yes, but would that make a better plot for a horror game? No, not at all. Anyways, Doc Ripper over here, great name by the way, obviously has gone over the deep end, so he sets out into the world, continuing his research, leaving a trail of missing people and brainless zombies in his wake. So the government calls in the wildly awesome sounding RIP squad to see what's going on. The team finds the bridge into the equally cool sounding
They're called
Rotwood is
RIP?
impassable. Jack and his partner Natalie are sent out to lower it. Which, I think I don't really need to say this, but obviously that's going to require a bit of survival horror exploration, puzzle solving, and key hunting. After the two end up getting separated, the new plan is for Jack to continue on to the bridge controls while Natalie heads back to regroup with the rest of the team. On the way, we come across both environmental and regular old plain storytelling that lets us know Doc Ripper has set up shop in this town, and it didn't take too long after that for things to start turning very Romero-esque.
What the?
Now with the small town's population worth of zombies on his heels, Jack makes it to the bridge controls, only to find his
Oh, that's
squad
Bulgaria.
missing, a massive clawed creature on the loose, and a barricade preventing him from proceeding any further. Now this is small town America, so obviously the guy's able to easily get his hands on the components necessary for a high explosive device, and he clears the tunnel into town, where the
course.
demo ends on Jack carefully heading in, while he's watched by what I can only assume is the good doc.
And probably some moonshine.
A great little setup for what's shaping up to be a nice late 80s, early 90s kind of schlocky horror movie story. Of course, you can have all the great storytelling in the world, but at the end of the day, this is a survival horror game and not a walking simulator, so it's the gameplay that really matters. And on that front, I'm very much picking up what this demo is throwing down. Movement is handled with tank controls, as is dictated by international law, and the general layout is satisfyingly Resident Evil inspired. The area you need to explore in this little taste of the game is actually sort of big, and you're definitely going to need to backtrack through it a few times after getting your hands on the necessary keys and items. In terms of puzzles, I didn't exactly come across anything too challenging, mostly just your average find X item to use on Y object type of deal, which, to be fair, is usually the kind of adventure game approach that I enjoy. Although the option to avoid encounters with Rotwood's shambling dead body population is always going to be available, you're going to have to fight every so often, and when you do, fans of the genre are going to be right at home. I will say though, Flesh Made Fear adds on the typical survival horror combat style by making melee way more of a viable option. Essentially, if you're not facing more than 2 or 3 zombies, you can almost solely rely on Jack's stylish, dual machete-based kung fu. Although I did notice
Interesting.
sometimes it's possible to knock an enemy into a wall, which will make it so you can't hit them, but they're still able to hit you. Not exactly the kind of bug that ruins a game, but annoying nonetheless. And speaking of which, it would be kind of nice if the zombies didn't take quite so many shots to put down. I mean, you're given enough ammo to drop just about everything you come across in the demo, so it's not a resource thing, but it just feels kind of weird to need to dump upwards of 8 bullets into a single baseline starting enemy.
What's the name of this? Flesh Made Fear. Try and find it out.
And I'll admit, this next one is sort of a non-issue, but I want to mention it anyways. Fear Made Flesh works great when you're using a controller, but just like a few other games in the genre I played recently, the developer seems to have segmented...
Oh, it's gonna release in 2 weeks.
...between the D-pad and analog stick, as if the former was going to be the less used option between the two. I'm not really sure if this is just a common oversight with indie developers, or if, without my knowledge, the D-pad has cultivated some sort of a bad reputation, but this issue seems to pop up a lot when I make these videos. When you go to aim your weapon, it's possible to move your reticle around, but only
Yeah, let me add
using
it,
the analog stick and not the D-pad. Now, in the game's defense, the auto-aim does work really well, so it's not like this gets in the way.
Let me
a
add this.
lot, but when there's multiple targets and you want to focus on just one of them, it is kind of lame needing to take your thumb off the D-pad to use the analog stick when they serve essentially the same purpose. Which I guess brings up an important question for you guys watching. Are all of you using a thumbstick for tank controls? Like, is it just me that
No, ugh.
It's totally possible. I
Ugh.
really want to know. Heading more in a purely positive direction, I really enjoyed this game's sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
put
filled
this
with creepy,
also
synthy melodies that fortify its classic 80s
on the in the Discord.
And you know, now that we're talking about stuff that's really great, this game looks amazing. Its visual style, or maybe more its visual inspiration, sits somewhere in the middle of Sony's first and second generation game consoles, which I thought was a really cool looking approach. By my eye, the environments, characters, and overall 3D geometry resembles something that the PS2 could believably be pumping out. But the color limitations and low-res texture...
This is definitely
from the 32-bit
this is
PS1.
definitely Saturn
It's a
territory.
great little mashup of graphical styles that draws on a few different types of nostalgia. There's also a nice looking faux CRT filter over top of everything that gives a nice bit of crunchy, old analog texture to the visuals, and while I'm typically not a fan of these kind of filters, I've been starting to like them more and more lately. In most cases, I prefer to have the ability to turn these things off when they're included, but here with this
Yeah, but
game,
this
I think
one
it
looks
might
good.
look a little flat without it. The only
This one
issue is
really
these
looks
kinds of
good.
Small details and grain constantly moving around the screen tend to really mess with YouTube's specific video compression, so hopefully zooming in real far will give you guys a good idea of what's going on. I was really happy to see that Flesh Made Fear has a nice variety of enemy character models, and I also got a kick out of all the 2D sprite-based assets in the inventory and menus. All that being said though, I did have a few graphics-related issues. For example, I like the included subtitles, and I can appreciate the aesthetic of having them draw on screen like they're being typed out, but this can really
Yeah,
get in the way
I'm not a
of
big fan of
gameplay when you
of
go to
this.
examine something in the environment. I mean, it works fine for short 3 or 4 word sentences, but for anything longer than that, I felt like I was.
And you
just
cannot
sitting
skip
there
the.
forever
Oh
waiting
my
for the rest of the
goodness.
text to appear.
Yeah, if you cannot skip these, then this is a problem. This is a huge problem.
I think it's a fine feature for cutscenes, but maybe during gameplay, having the text appear all.
Not
at
even
once
for
would be a
cutscenes.
little more
I'm
convenient
sorry.
and user-friendly. And
Well, maybe for
continuing down the
cutscenes, if they're
good
voiced, yeah,
old
maybe.
execution sort of path. I
If they're
think
voiced,
that
okay.
Flashlight can cast shadows. I just think maybe the player's character model should be omitted from that process. This very well could just be a me thing, but I did sort of find the constant long stretching shadows of my own hands in the distance to be a little distracting while running around, and the same thing goes for the dialogue scenes, although the effect wasn't quite so bad there. All in all, Flesh Made Fear has me really excited for its eventual full release. Tainted Pact seems to have a very polished, old-school survival horror game on their hands, and they're clearly aiming it right at my specific tastes. It's got itself a great setting, an eerie atmosphere, awesome soundtrack, and this might sound a little dumb, but I just kind of love seeing these new entries in the genre include honest-to-goodness zombies as enemies. I mean, what can I say? I saw my first zombie movie as a preteen, and I sort of stopped developing emotionally and conceptually from that day. You might be looking at me and thinking, there must be something going through this guy's mind, but in reality, it's just a 24/7 loop of Tom Savini's remake of Night of the Living Dead just going non-stop.
Yeah, this game looks good.
More of them? What the hell happened to those people?
They turned to zombies? What the hell is that? Blood Typer? Well, this is something that we're gonna watch later, viewers. This should be it for now. Let's go ahead and continue on with Dragon Quest. What does this say? No entry beyond this point. Sure. Who's gonna stop me from doing so? Oh. Well, I guess these guys are gonna stop me. Ooh, my goodness. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to kill these guys, since they are going to... What's that area? I think that's gonna lead to a dead end. I hate these guys, by the way. Nice. That is really a dead end. Okay. They do a lot of damage. Alright, let's continue on. I might play for 30 minutes more, viewers. We're good. Hopefully I'll be able to zoom in here, because this is quite the distance from the nearest city or castle. I think I'll be able to sleep here, so I might as well just go all out. Full heal to Hachi. Go boom. All of them are dead. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and get in. What the hell? Why are there monsters in here? It's weird. People say I'm the most contrary slime around these parts. Did you come to see the old man who lives here? Yes. Huh. Well, he's not here, and I'm not telling you where he is either. See? Pretty contrary, wouldn't you say? I'm gonna say no. Huh, that's not fun. Everyone that comes here is here to see him. Do you really want to know where he is? I bet you do. I bet you're dying to know. No. Huh? Well, I'm going to tell you whether you like it or not. I'm contrary, see? He's gone to the mystical spring to the west of here. Well, he got me the dough, I guess. He got me the dough. Me stupid, so I know what you say. I wouldn't bother talking to him if I were you. He can't speak human, so he always says the same thing. Well, he is saying the same thing. You're right. What's in here? Oh, there's a lot of shit. Mini medal. Make your own magical skirt. In order to make a magical skirt, you need to find a skirt-like garment, and a bandit's grass skirt will do nicely. Next, you've got to find something suitably magical to combine it with. Put 2 magical items in the alchemy pot, add your bandit's grass skirt, and start cooking. You'll have a magical skirt in no time. Hachi discovered a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Magical skirt, bandit's grass skirt, magic item 1, magic item 2. I'm not gonna need to make any magic items at the moment. There is one thing that I want to do here. Just take this and put it away. Did I tell you viewers that I have braces now? I put braces on my map, even weirder than before. Did that fix it? Yes. And none of the books appear to be particularly interesting. It's a book entitled Legendary Pirates and Their Treasures. Anyone who's spent any amount of time on a ship has heard of the secret cave of the legendary pirate Captain Crow. Nobody knows the exact location, and the door is said to be sealed tight, preventing anyone from going inside. If it's hidden pirate treasure you're after, you do well to find yourself a key that can open any door before setting out to find the cave. I mean, I do have something that opens almost every treasure chest. What the hell? Zubat? A Seed of Skill. The old man used to work at the castle key. He was really important. I really need to talk to them in the morning. And I cannot rest here. That's the problem. Now let's see what these guys have to say. So the owner of this place has monsters as house guests? Now I've seen everything. This place is in the middle of nowhere. Must be either a cranky old man or a bandit what lives here. I reckon. One or the other. The only people living here are monsters. What a strange place. So he said that he's gone to the mystical spring to the west of here. Can I zoom? Oh, I see a treasure chest in front of me. Can I zoom here? Not really! Oh my goodness. I cannot zoom. It's kind of problematic. Might as well heal Jessica. This guy didn't die? Let's go ahead and pick up that treasure chest. $1,500. That's a good find. Not to mention that I actually need the cash. Let's go bank. The guy who ran away? A spring to the west. Don't resurrect him. Okay. Nice. Strong medicine. Maybe I should wait until the sun comes up. So the encounters at least are going to get easier for me. Alright. Now we can move without problems. Hopefully I'll be able to heal up. Oh. New area and the cutscene.
Ah, hello there. It's been
Seer.
quite some time since I've had any visitors. And what have we here? Oh, such an exquisite beauty.
I thought he's blind.
I saw many a beautiful princess back at the castle. But you, my dear, oh, you outshine them all. Indeed, oh, indeed.
Is he gonna talk about Medea?
It's easy to see why your fellow travelers guard you so closely.
It's Medea.
What? You saying you can see the horse princess all proper like?
Oh, proper like.
Of course he can. Even as a horse, her inner beauty shines through.
Inner beauty. Isn't that an insult? She's beautiful from the inside.
Wait a moment. How can you recognize this horse as my beautiful princess?
That's a good question.
A horse, you say? How curious.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Excuse me, princess. Indeed, here is her mane and her tail. Oh, she is a horse. Curiouser and curiouser. As you can see, my sight failed me long ago. Now I view the world through my mind's eye instead.
How can you do that?
And what it sees is a princess, not a beast of burden. Curious travelers, might you tell me what has happened here? I see. So a curse has been placed upon her. Now, I may just have a way to return her to her former self.
Oh, shit!
Why don't we give it a try?
He can?
Really? Where? How? God blimey, don't sneak up on me like that! What are you flapping about? I've been here the whole time, you twit!
I can't say for sure if it will work, but
Oh, the spring?
drink from the spring.
Who's gonna pull the
Its enchanted waters
The carriage,
have
though?
been known to lift curses. Why don't you try it and see?
Should we trust him? Did that work? Oh my goodness!
Father?
She's a beauty! Oh!
Father, look! I've returned to normal. What's wrong, Father? Why aren't you saying anything? Am I just dreaming? Or is this some new trickery?
No. No, my dear. I'm sorry. It's just that you take my breath away.
Oh,
Come here and let me look at you.
Oh, Father.
Medea. My darling Medea.
well, I guess that's how we can fix this.
I'm so
Maybe it's gonna be
sorry I
temporary.
didn't pull the carriage. It must have been so hard for you. I promise. I'll make it up to you.
Oh no, Father. You mustn't worry. This isn't just about me. I'm just happy that I could be of service to everyone.
That's my Medea. Well, it's high time I restored my own visage to its former glory.
He's gonna still look ugly, I believe.
Father?
What's wrong?
She's gonna turn into a horse?
Medea! Oh, my princess!
Wow, she turned back. That's temporary?
What is this new devilry? It seems our celebrations were premature.
The curse placed upon the princess must be strong indeed. If the waters don't work, there is but one path left open to you.
Kill the one that put the curse?
You must find and defeat the one who placed the curse upon her, Dulmagus.
How does he know what Dolmegas?
It is the only way to restore the princess to her true form. You must persevere, no matter how long and hard the road ahead.
How does he know about Dolmegas? Nobody's gonna talk about that?
Excuse me. My old bones get chilled so easily.
Nobody's gonna question. Well, I guess nobody's gonna question that. Okay, that was interesting. Well, at least we know how she looks. What about him? He didn't change back. He didn't change back. King Troy's not gonna say anything. This spring is a bit cruel, eh? You can't make the princess turn back to normal permanently, like. Poor Princess Medea. She looks really distressed. You're up, Hachi. Time to say a few words of comfort to the damsel in distress. I mean, I cannot talk. I don't know how to speak English. I wish King Trode had taken the drink from the spring too. I've been curious to see what he really looks like. But now is not the time to, I suppose. I mean, he can. He can.
Oh, my precious princess. What a cruel disappointment. Still, we must carry on. Let us redouble our efforts to bring Dulmagus to account for his sins. Oh my, what a...
Medea gazes sadly at the spring. Let me drink some mystical spring? Yeah. Actually, let Medea drink some of the from the spring water. Okay, she turned back.
I'm terribly sorry to behave so selfishly, but I have a favor to ask.
Which is?
I'm only human for the briefest of moments after drinking from the spring. But it would make me very happy if you could bring me back here every now and then.
Okay. I can do that.
I'd like to be able to talk to you again. Just like we used to. Back at the castle.
Oh, that was the thing? They were an
It's all
item?
about the curse. Even if it's only for the few minutes we share together.
I can do it.
I can feel the enchantment wearing off.
I can do it. Assuming that I can zoom here comfortably.
Consider it as a request from me as well. She asks for so little of us. It really is the least we can do.
What about you? Why won't you drink?
Actually, no. Think of it as an order. Understood?
No.
I didn't quite catch you. My ears must need cleaning. Coming in? Will you grant her this one request?
No.
I didn't quite catch you. Will you grant her this one request?
Alright. Thou,
Well,
but thou
now that
must.
that's decided, we can move on. This won't do. You're forgetting something important.
Which is?
He must be the man we heard about in Argonia. The old wizard who lives
I
in the forest to the
know!
west. If I'm not mistaken, he knows something about the magic mirror. We'd better visit his home and ask him about it.
Hopefully I'll be able to heal him here. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and drop a save for yours. Can we try and drink? That's gonna heal us. At your drinks from the mystical spring, the party's HP and MP are fully restored. Let Medea drink from a mystical spring, yeah? Let's see if she's gonna have something to say.
Thank you for everything. But my stomach's getting full from drinking so much water.
Okay.
I hate to say this, but I think I'm going to have to stop drinking for a while.
Okay.
After I walk for a little bit, I should be able to drink again.
She's gonna have to piss all of that water. Alright, good thing that we managed to heal up. Can we zoom? Mystical Spring, yes, we can zoom to this area. Good. Are they gonna say something here? Wonder if the old man we met here before is the same man the scholar in Argonia mentioned. Blast. If only we'd thought of that earlier. We could have asked him before he left. We should come here from time to time and hear what Princess Medea has to say. I feel a bit bad making her pull the wagon all the time. Maybe the old chap we met here is in the know about the magic mirror. We should go to his house and make some inquiries. I think we need to dip the mirror into the spring or something. I was well gobsmacked. So the horse princess really is a proper princess. Not that I was adapting what you and the old codger said or nothing. It was just funny seeing it with my own eyes is all. I mean, seeing is believing. I wonder if the old man we met... Alright, that's that. Let's go ahead and try and find the old man. Dolmegus is truly irksome. He couldn't have chosen a more awkward place to secrete himself. Just thinking about all the places he's had us dashing between makes me seethe with rage. I really wanted to see.
if it isn't the people I met at the spring. Well, well. Ah, ah, well. Let me see. Can I help you with something? What? But the magic mirror is a royal heirloom. And you say King Clavius gave it to you? Oh, well, well. Let me examine it then. Yes, this is it. The sun mirror. A quite unmistakable feel it has. I'll never forget the first time I touched it in Argonia. But, yes, it's curious. It's lost all of its magic. Oh dear, I'm not being very clear, am I? You see, this mirror that you call the magic mirror is really called the sun mirror. But now that all its magic has been lost, you can't very well call it a magic mirror anymore.
There was a bloke in a castle who said the same thing. That's why we're here to see you. Thought you could give us some assistation.
A way to get magic back into the mirror. I remember hearing long ago about a spell of blinding light that was cast on the sun mirror. That's what gave it such tremendous brilliance. If the mirror has lost that magic now, perhaps casting the same spell could restore its magical properties. The problem is, I can't remember what the spell was. A spell that casts a blinding light. What a conundrum. Of course! The Sea Dragon spell. Just north of this land, you will find a stone arch bridging the straits. A sailor once told me of a giant sea dragon in the waters there. He said it cast a spell on him that left him blinded for a few moments. I suppose it's possible a bright light such as that could restore the magic to the mirror. You never know. It might just work. Try using the mirror to reflect the Sea Dragon's spell. Aha! Good luck.